Welcome to Positive Atheism English channel. Today in our program Positive Atheism, which is written by Sri Gora, an atheist, we are in the chapter of Atheistic philosophy and I shall continue it from where I have left in the last episode. In practice, it is the part of the individual outside the social commonness that introduces initiative and provides dynamism to social growth. While the commonness among persons stabilizes social relations, the differences move the society forward. In spite of the fact that the society is a collection of the commonness of individuals, the commonness seems to intense that the individual with a slave mind feels cowed down by it. Atheists understand the relation between the individual and his society. They are aware of their importance and of the dependence of systems on their cooperation. The shift of the emphasis from the aggregate to the individual restores the dignity of the individual, which was belittled in theistic understanding. Therefore, like masters, atheists wield political, economic, and cultural systems as instruments. Atheists are masters of their customs, masters of their governments, masters of their economic order, and masters of their cultures, systems, and institutions. Just as the universe is the collection of individuals, it can be argued that the individual is a collection of cells and each cell is a collection of molecules and electrons. This argument shifts the reality of existence from man to a cell to an atom and so on. The fallacy of this argument is clear when we see man as the starting point from where his imagination goes synthetically towards the universe and analytically towards the electron. It is not the universe of the electron that is thinking of man, but it is the man who is thinking of them and giving them shape and consideration. So man is the author of the concepts of the universe and of electrons. He exists and they have their habitation in his imagination. They change as his experience and insight change. So the reality of existence is with the man and not with the cell or with the atom. Atoms do not exist for those who are ignorant of them. Existence depends upon awareness. A man asleep exists when others know him. He becomes aware of his existence on waking up only. If he dies of heart failure or of an accident during sleep, he recognizes dreams on waking up but not during dreaming. Due to the significance of awareness, the individual is a reality and he is not a mere collective of cells. Materialism is the last of the theistic methods. The tangibility of material circumstances is indeed a distant contrast with the visionary concept of spirituality. Materialism has this advantage over spirituality. Yet, the materialistic principle of subordinating the individual consciousness to the social being has not improved the status of the common honest man. From God to matter is a change from king lock to king stock. In the materialistic civilization, man submits more to the systems of life like capitalist economy, political dictatorship, and social tradition than he surrendered to God and ritual. The inertness of the mass of people in theistic civilization is evident from the application of Gallup polls to predict electoral results and mass behaviors. They apply physical laws of statistical study for human behavior, just as meteorological observations are employed to forecast weather. Indeed, materialistic civilization treats man as a bit of matter, but not as a sentient being. Gallup poll forecasts come nearly true as long as man surrenders his freedom and allows himself to be blown by the winds of circumstances like a dead leaf. But when atheistic awakening rouses his passions, desires, and ideals, all predictions except his purpose go wrong. Marx, who attained eminence in the materialistic interpretation of human history, thought little of agricultural Russia and predicted early proletarian revolution in industrialized Germany. But the tact of Lenin and the foolhardiness of Hitler upset Marx's calculations. Russia went socialist first, while fascism, the opposite of socialism, overlooked Germany. Man is more psychological than materialistic. What becomes predictable in human behavior is not an account of destiny or of dialectics of social being, but on account of man's avowed objectives and his steadfastness of purpose. Astrology, palmistry, soothsaying, and crystal gazing, which are popular in theistic civilization, are out of place among atheists. Atheists disturb Gallup poll by fresh thought anytime. Atheists shift the basis of predictions from material factors to human feelings like sense of justice, honesty, and idealism. The sense of freedom makes atheists radically different from slaves to God, slaves to government, slaves to custom, and slaves to systems. Gandhi's Satyagraha and existential philosophy are large-scale attempts to recognize the freedom of the individual. Satyagraha means insistence on what one knows to be the truth. The insistence implies the exercise of free will as the need of social obligation. If one is context to know the truth himself, he does not become a votary of Satyagraha. A Satyagrahi should not only know the truth, but should insist upon it in social relations. So Satyagraha is activation of truthfulness. Further, truth is demonstrable and verifiable. So it is open. As difference of opinion can be settled through verification or respect of opinion. Satyagraha eschews violence for its operations. Therefore, Satyagraha makes people free, open, social, and non-violent. These are the qualities for moral excellence. The popular movements that rose under the leadership of Gandhi gained wide sympathy and raised the moral standards of people. Though the movements were directed primarily against the injustice contained in the colonial administrations in South Africa and India, they awakened the natives all over the world against similar injustices. And from here, I shall continue in the next episode again. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Positive Atheism English channel presented by Samaram channels, which has crossed more than 20 crore views. Please like, subscribe and share our videos, and for notification of our new videos, please click the bell icon.